Okay. Um, Hello everybody, and welcome to this stream of Fallout 4 Theft Only. In this challenge, I can only use items obtained through theft, with the exception of quest items, such as, in the case of this quest, Carrington's prototype. In the last stream, I completed the combat part of Tradecraft. I just have to return to the other place to actually turn it in. Now, I could leave through the front and, leave through the front and just kill all the synths and the mines and the turrets and all that stuff. But if I go from the back, that'll be fine. Now my laptop, the battery was fine. So I use my laptop to I use my laptop to view the stream chat. Now I can see it on my iPad, which is like the other thing I use for stream chat, because the stream chat, that application I use on my laptop doesn't, for whatever reason, it doesn't support moderating anything. While the stream chat on my iPad I can't make any bigger, so that would be of some difficulty. So now we got to go to the Old North Church. But before we do though, I want to go to Diamond City, for one, to do a full save, and for another, okay, there we go. Now I've got the stream chat on my laptop. If my laptop is prone to spontaneously shutting down, then I should avoid using it for storing stuff. But yeah, so between the last stream and today's stream, I wrote down a list of all the resources I need to build all of the parts of the Signal Interceptor to actually enter the Institute. And the way I'll do that is, for one, I'll put away most of my items, or at least most of the items I won't need. And then I'll go through all the places I've been to, and also places I can actually steal stuff. So not Bunker Hill, because they suck. And find all the resources I need. So I need 10 aluminium, 3 gold, 6 ceramic, 29 copper, 6 cloth, 6 circuitry, 18 gears, 22 rubber, 18 screws, and 65 steel. I also need one biometric scanner and one military grade circuit board, but the issue with those is at the as far as I know, I can't think of any locations where I might find either of those items that are considered owned, especially the biometric scanner. Oh, there's the scribe. What items does he have? I wonder. Ooh. Could pick that up off of him. I think if he were to... If he were to catch me, that'd be... I think so.
Not right now. Thanks.
Well then.
Okay, I'm gonna... Or you can run that way. Oh, it works. Right, so now we have a second armor piece. That'll link, you know, because... Wait, why is... Hold on. Oh, because... Of course it isn't going to remove the overall weights when I remove the thing, but... Alright, so both of these increase my reserve, but this increases my reserve by quite a bit more than this. It'd be by 2.4, whereas this is by 1. So anyway, as I was saying, as I was saying, while there might be some locations where I could possibly find a military grade circuit board that's owned, like there might be one on the Prydwen, there might be one there might be one in Myrna's house or Arturo's house or something like that. I don't know, but... But yeah, the biometric scanner is the thing that's really unknown with this. As far as I know, the only overworld location of a biometric scanner that's like as an item and not in a container like a wooden box or a destroyed turret. The only known example is I think I even have that location. Yeah, Decrepit Factory. There's one of them there, and I don't want to be going through the glowing sea and then running back holding an item. That just seems... It seems like not a thing. Especially because, for the sake of just... I mean, is integrity the word? I suppose for the sake of general gameplay fun, I should not count dragging an item all the way across the Commonwealth as a viable strat. Especially because I would have to drag it not just to Somerville Place, but all the way to Boston Airport to build the thing. I wonder if I do a full sleep in a full bed with a broken arm, if that'll heal that. Even if it won't make me well rested. I'll give it a shot. I know I'll probably end up more tired, but okay, I do have. Yeah, I feel rested. Right. So I'm famished, parched. We don't want to be famished. I'll eat some food to deal with that. That'll do. Having less endurance and int is fine. Also, it seems like the buff at addiction is giving me a debuff to strength, which is not very good. But now, I should have actually remembered to do this beforehand, but... Right, so... If I'm going through stealing stuff, there's certain items I don't really need. I think that might count as weight and weighing me down, but let's see. I'll put away all the throwables. 0.6. Yeah, I should save that stuff because that does a decent amount of damage. Basically just escape with a pistol in case I need to pistol anything. So putting that away, and that away. Okay. So that just remove some of the weight that was slowing me down. Well, not so much slowing me down, but reducing my reserve. Now, time in game. Yeah, it's 2:47 AM. Which is not a very useful time. Unless I can maybe enter here without there being anyone. Depending on where what's the name goes. And she's not in here, I don't think. Here, okay. I don't think there's much junk in here though. So, right, which stuff are we gonna maybe find in here? I think we've got the ceramic, but there's ceramic anywhere. We don't need glass. I'll pick up those three. I'll pick up the coffee pot and the Abraxo. But the Abraxo might not do anything for me. Nothing in there. Okay, let's see how far that gets us. The Abraxo cleaner gives me acid, antiseptic, and fiberglass. None of that is needed. That's 3 ceramic. So I should probably write this down. Three of 6. The coffee pot. We don't need plastic, but we do need steel. So that's 2 of 65 steel. Okay. Oh, that could have been bad. Now I know there's items I can take. I think there's stuff over here. That's another 2 steel. Okay. All the stuff is needed, don't you worry. All that stuff I'll leave. I don't know if Earl Sterling is wandering around. Let's see. Stuff in here might be open. Hidden, okay. That's steel, we need that. Steel, we need that. Rubber, we need that. Okay. There's no junk over here. There is some, oh, there's some over in that spot. So we've got that. Wonder glue we don't need. That's cloth. But I think I need that one more. Right. We don't need that. Alright. So right now, actually let's do component view. We've got 5 ceramic. We've got 2 circuitry. We've got 2 copper. Got 1 gear. Got, I think, yeah, 1 rubber. 1 out of 22. Got 1 screw. 1 out of 18. Got 20 steel. So even though steel is the highest thing, it should also be the thing we have the most of. Alright. Nothing else hiding over here? Nope. Alright, well, what else do we have that we can steal easily? Cooking pan. That's 2 in view. Got this. Chalk and a bag of cement. Ooh, we got Nuka-Cola food. But we are detected. Who's detecting us? Oh, the guard guy. If I wait for him to pass, I should be able to steal this stuff. Because Diamond City doesn't have a cheaty floating eye in the sky. Alright. Who else is close to seeing me? I know there's Brahman. Oh, it might be that guy actually. I need this coffee cup though. Yeah, I can find others. That's fine. Well then. That stuff is really risky to grab. Ideally it'd be daytime. Daytime though, because that'll make a lot of places way easier to loot. So I think I should actually sleep until it's daytime. Also set that stuff in stone. But main thing is daytime, because that'll allow me to go through Doc Crocker's house. I'll also carry all the stuff with me. At least as much as I can. 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 hours. That'll make me probably tired, but no, I'm still rested. Okay. So first place I want to go now is Myrna's place, because that tends to be open. Oh, there's bullets in there for some reason. But we can freely enter Myrna's house.
Keep away from my stall.
Okay, Myrna, I'm keeping away. Okay. Toaster. Yeah, there's a coffee cup. Telephone. Our first aluminium. The extinguisher and that stuff is very heavy. That. Take that Boston Bugle. Coffee pot. Got a food. That's useful. Pack of cigarettes. Okay. Desk fan. And then you can't steal stuff from there because Percy would be watching. Oh, spatula. Yoink. Now I may want to drop stuff or swap stuff if I find that some other combination of junk items better.
Keep away from my stall. I don't know you.
Okay, Myrna. Don't you worry. So we're gonna do Dr. Sun's house. So hidden. I don't know if people go aggro if I don't know if that vodka is a vodka or if it's a thing there. Cigarette carton probably won't have anything. Ceramic bowl, maybe. That right away would be nice. No Braxo. I'll take both of that. Would have got enough coffee cups. Now the ceramic bowl is basically just ceramic, but maybe it could be lighter than a coffee cup, and if that's the case, then it is more ideal. You look like a jackass. Okay. Now would you keep on walking? Okay, Doc Crocker's house. We don't need lead. The carton is cloth, but we get a lot of that anyway. Actually, we should find pre-war money somewhere and use that for cloth. Plastic fork and plastic spoon is not necessary. Got more food. Hot plate. Telephone. But the hot plate also serves as screws, so maybe that's ideal. Pick up the cooking oil, but I probably wouldn't need it. A bobby pin. Either this area has refreshed, or I just missed that. Right, guess I'll leave through this door so nobody notices. Because it totally isn't suspicious if you leave through a front door. Okay, what's next? Arturo. We can enter his house from behind. That's Mo Cronin's. That's Arturo's. So I'll wait for this guy to go past. Doot. Yes, nothing happening here, Mr. Guard.
Don't walk outside the wall undefended.
Okay.
Quality protection for sale.
Fully hidden. Nothing in there. Bone cutter has, yeah, it has gears. So that's very useful. Scissors. Let's see, antifreeze bottle. That's just acid and plastic. Okay. Pipe pistol. The teddy bear is cloth and leather. Wonder glue. Oh, toy car, yes. Table lamp, yes. And I'll leave that there. Okay. Mo's house next. Nobody's coming. I originally thought that finding bobby pins would be a hard part of the run, but because you actually find a fair bit of Ushanka hat, that's actually important. Everything else can stay in there. Baseball grenade. I either missed that or it just spawned there this time. I think I remember there being one on this. But let's see. Baseball base. Okay. We else gotta go to steal stuff. Abbott's house should be empty at this time. Devoid of Abbott. You make sure that he's over there. Resident, Brahmin. Yeah, Abbott is over there painting the wall. Okay, when hidden.
Yes.
Fuse. Got that. Coffee pot. Screwdriver. Used oil can. Aluminium cans are the ideal source of aluminium because it weighs 0.1 but it gives you 2 aluminium. Could pick up all that stuff as well, but I'll probably end up dropping them at some point. Nothing in the cooler. Just bottles. Paint cans are very heavy, so I'll leave those there. There's no junk in Sheng's house. Right, I'm gonna...
Don't be caught dead. Protection from Commonwealth weaponry.
I suppose there's the mayor's place. But what I'll do is I'll save. I'll go to the science area, the place where you would get the bloatfly gland thing. It would also be very useful to actually what I should do is check my components. So we've got 6 aluminium, 8 ceramic. I should. I'll write that down. 6 of 10. You've yet to find some gold, but that's vaguely common. In the actually no, I definitely know where I could find some gold, and it's even on the way to Railroad HQ. We've got 6. We've got all the ceramic. Copper, we have 5. Cloth, I'm actually gonna drop my cloth because pre-war money would satisfy the same need. Circuitry, we have 4 of. Gears, we have 9. Glass, oil, plastic, rubber, we have 2. For a common resource, rubber might be the thing that we ache for the most. Screws, 5. Springs, steel, 32. So that has a screw. It's got steel. That weighs 1. Okay. That's 1 for 2. That's half for 1. That's half for 1. Okay, so the ceramic bowl and coffee cups are actually the same. But we do have enough ceramic, so we don't need to get any more. Oh, that's oil and plastic, not steel. I might have been thinking of cutting fluid that has steel in it. Steel, copper, steel, circuitry and screws, steel, steel. That's gears. That's not needed. That's cloth, steel, steel, copper, steel, circuitry, steel, steel, rubber, screws, steel. Yeah, so that all the numbers should be the same. But it means I also got to. Also, I think the pack of cigarettes and the ceramic bowl would have. I think those, for whatever reason, were stripped of their own flag. Maybe it only stays with the most recent 10 or 20 items you pick up. But I'm gonna put this stuff away because I can't carry all that stuff right now. And I'm going to drop a save. Just for now will do. To 12 AM. Now when I get close, I'm not close, when I get when I get to all of one particular resource, like let's say I reach exactly 65 steel. That means that I can drop any item which is just steel, or if it is like another resource that I don't need, I can, and also too heavy, then I can basically work out which items are the most effective to take with me. And while this wouldn't always be the case, in general, so there's some gold, but she's they were watching when hidden, but
Need something, honey? Housing permit?
he's standing right there.
Far too busy to talk right now. I'm the mayor, after all.
Are you gonna be fine? Yeah, he totally didn't see that. Tan suits. We don't need silver. That's steel. Okay. He's okay. Right. More bobby pins. I think that's got a good amount of the Giddy Up Buttercup. It's quite heavy, but it's got 3 gears and 4 screws, so that's probably fairly worth it. With gears and that's what's on a telephone? Copper as well. Okay, so we should still pick up telephones, and it probably means that telephones could be ideal versus other stuff that might have circuitry in them because of the copper, depending on how much copper we find. Flip lighter, the coffee tin. That's 2 aluminium, but that's way too heavy. When it comes to aluminium, I'm just going to pick up the aluminium cans. Been in there. I'll go around this now. Turpentine, that's steel. Steel and gears. That's plastic and silver. Glass. Still plastic and silver. That's copper. And that's not useful. Okay.
I'm telling you, it ain't just a storm. University Point, that settlement on the coast.
Right, well, next up is the place in there, the science place. Right, let's see. Oh, there's also the dugout inn as well.
What, you lost?
That's science place.
I ain't a tour guide.
Shit. I might have fucked up. If I just leave, are they gonna be aggro? If I just enter somebody's house without them seeing? Are you okay with me? Are you okay with me just being around, being alive? Yeah, he is. But what a weird thing to ask somebody. Are you okay with me being alive? So So they're both down there. Maybe. That stuff is also useful. Makeshift batteries are very heavy and they're... pick up the camera.
Think of just the right word.
Yeah, they saw me take the camera. I was gonna shoot, but they defted me up beforehand. So the thing that was further from their view, they did see, but the stealing mechanic in this game is very weird. I think I did put all the junk away. Yeah, I don't need to redo that. I do need to go all the way through the mayor's place. But I'm thinking I should save between that and the other place. I know it will use up some water, but that other place does have water that I never got around to taking because I think it was the first time around it was I either missed it or it wasn't something I could easily steal. So anyway, the way I'll handle these resources is I think I'll do it the same way I did it with who was it? I think it might have been Hoarder.
I have somewhere to be. Sorry.
Okay, dog tags, telephone. Take the bandage scissors, flip lighter. Again, bobby pins, toy car, oil can, tablespoon, that stuff, telly, toy car, telly. What's in the baby rattle? Plastic. Okay. I think that's just wood. I'll see what's in those two. Ceramic, spring and plastic. Okay. And the umbrella stand is actually not worth taking. Light bulb. Nothing in there. Wrench, terps. All that stuff's been generated. Alright.
You been to Good Neighbor? Friggin' war. Fools and camheads all over.
So this time I'll go back to the bed and save and then go to the other place. Oh yes, anyway. I forget whether it was Bootstraps Billy or Hoarder. Oh no, Hoarder built it at the other place. She built the Signal Interceptor at the castle. So that was fine. I didn't need to worry about putting stuff in and out of the workbench for that. Would have been Bootstraps Billy then. See, he went into the Institute via the Brotherhood of Steel, you know, doing the plain old Brotherhood of Steel ending, and Well, actually, I don't think there's anything useless here yet. We've got another 8 circuitry. All in the telephone, so I should actually so we've got, we'll have enough just from the telephone, so everything else that's just circuitry I'll put back. But I think it was just the hot plates and the telephones. Oh, the hot plates also have screws. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else with it in there. Copper, we have another 5, so that's 10 now. Oh wait, we also had from the, probably pick up all this, probably make it easier rather than worrying about the items that I have, you know, in both containers. Right, still 6 aluminium. Got enough ceramic. We definitely have enough circuitry. $13 copper. Still another 3 we missed. Cork, yeah, that's nothing. Fiberglass. Gears is 10. So we found 1 more gear. Glass, oil, plastic, rubber is still 2. Screws is 9. Spring, steel is 46. Okay. So I'll stick all this in there. But we haven't yet found anything worthwhile to drop because everything that contains a resource we have enough of also contains the resource we don't have enough of. So there's our save. And then we can go straight to the science center. So anyway, yeah. When I right, yeah. So when I did Bootstrap Billy, the way that I handled the bought items versus the other items that were already in the workbench. Basically what I did is I made 2 piles. Okay, they're both over there, so I'll go upstairs. Is there anything up here? Microscopes. I mean, this stuff would be useful, but they are just watching me, so I'll not worry about this then. I'll go to the dugout in, because there'll be stuff in there for me. Yeah, so anyway, Bootstraps Billy, as far as I can remember, he made basically two piles of junk. One of them was the stuff already in the workbench. The other pile was the stuff that he bought, you know, stuff they could use, basically. And I think I would basically use the same strategy here. But oh, Travis is in here. That means we can go through his original house. Nothing in there. One pre-war money and a dinner fork. Nothing happened, don't you worry. I think all this stuff is a yellow trench coat. Why is there a yellow trench coat in there? I think I put the... ooh. Pocket watch. Desk fan. This might... no, they're fine. So they're doing their stuff. I'm gonna... might be something here actually. Got one of those. Spatula. Pre-war money. More blueprints, that's nice. We can't get inside that. But yeah, so basically with Travis being in there, that means that we can go into his house and nick all his stuff for use. But that... there we go. Cooking oil. That stuff is all gone. But yeah, that means we can definitely freely enter his house. Well, Mr. Guard, what you could do for me is just turn a blind eye. A blind eye to what? Oh, nothing. Yeah, we can enter here. It might be that Travis warps in here when you enter. But, oh, he doesn't. Sweet. He's got a black suit. 28 flares. We're just gonna leave those in there. Wait, oh, this flip lighter. Okay. Right, well. Before I put this stuff with the other stuff, I should write down. In fact, I should probably also put away all my weapons and literally everything that doesn't give me a high reserve, except for like aid items. Okay. So before I put stuff away, I'll go here. How many aluminium cans do I have? Actually, another one. This. doesn't do anything except for aluminium, so I'll drop that over here. Okay. Why do I still have 4 aluminium? Yeah, it's still showing up as 4. That's not good. That means I should probably be counting this manually. It's just gonna give me a bad number. So we've got, let's start with aluminium. We know we have 2 more. So that's 8. We have, let's check the gold. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So the gold is done. Let's do copper. Don't think we got any. No. So that's the same circuitry. We have enough of. How many gears did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got 7 gears, so we're nearly done with gears. Rubber. I think we only picked up 1. 1. Yeah, okay. So that's 3 out of 22. Screws. We definitely have some screws. 1, 2. Okay, we've got 2 screws. That's 11 out of 18. And lastly, there's the steel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we've got 24, so that's 666. 70. And we also have 2 cloth. Well then, that means we can drop, let's sort by weight. We can drop the toaster for, yeah, we've got to drop 5 steel, so that's 2, 4, 5. Okay. So I'll put that down to 65 again. And now I'll avoid picking up other items that have just steel. So all that stuff will go in there. And other stuff in here which is just steel, I will, as I go through this, remove. Well, I guess I'd do it in one fell swoop when I've gotten all the other stuff. But for example, if I get another adjustable wrench, which would give me more steel, but would also give me a gear, I could then throw out another, say, I could throw out one of these dinner forks, for example, which is just steel and therefore, you know, useless. I'm also going to drop all of my weapons. I'm going to drop the Ushanka hat, the sunglasses, the postman hat. I think that 0.4 weight is worth just having a bit more sprint, so I'll leave that. Out of all this, the stuff that I'm not going to use is a Dictol. I'll drop all but one antibiotics on the off chance that I get an infection, which at this point I would still need to heal. All of my chems can go in there. I'll keep the Nuka, Psycho, Radaway, all but 10 stim packs, all the vodka, okay, so down to 46. A lot of this is water and food and Nuka-Cola, but yeah. So another save. And actually what I think I will do is, I think one of these takes, I'll probably work that out. Yeah. I think there's steel in the in Maxon's place. And I'll probably end up getting steel from other stuff anyway. So I did just save. It's possible that Carrington's prototype is weighing me down and not just having its weight be cancelled by the fact that it's a quest item. But either way, I'll want to turn that in. Return to the railroad, turn in the thing. Yeah. Actually, rather than building a toolbox, I could just build a wooden crate, because I think that just uses wood. If I just build a container that just uses wood, then that'll be more effective. Because I'll probably have some wood as a side effect of stuff, of other items like screws from the toy cars, for example. Okay, nobody's chasing me. That's good. I've seen hostiles loiter around this exact spot, but I think only the once. Gonna jump into the water. Is there camping there? No, I haven't spawned the camping. Okay. Couldn't use any of it unless... Well, unless nothing, because you can't steal from it. So I know there's items in here that I can steal. For one, I know that there's screws in there. Not screws, gears. I know for a fact that there's gold watches. And the nearest bed is a little further to the south. Okay, they're all wandering around there. So let me just have a look-see. Handcuffs, that's also pretty useful. Yeah, you know what? There's also food, so I'll save before doing all that because I also want to grab the food. Right, so the nearest bed is actually, just through here. It's right there. 1 hour. So I'll steal from them. Go to the railroad. Turn in the thing. I won't be able to steal from them because they've just given me all the stuff. There's a fusion core in there. It's a free fusion core. Ooh, that means I can't use it. Okay. I'll leave the mini nuke though. A walking cane. That's 11. Not worth. Got dirty water. Nothing in there. And they're watching, so I'll just carry on. Oh no, there's the other room as well. The room where you get led to. So, that's free. Pencil isn't. That's not useful. Right, so let's see how we're doing with all that. Okay, so we can drop 2 of these, but we have enough gears. We've got another screw. We can also drop this as well. Okay, gold watch and handcuffs. Better than nothing. Oh, hello. You have fun. Alright. So with the railroad door open, I shouldn't need to I'll go a bit further before I get to the shore. Right about there. Yeah, I shouldn't need to kill any more ghouls. I can just either sneak my way into the area, into the railroad room, or just run straight in. And then from there I'll want to get to the Prydwen. For one, so that I can try, oh actually, no, I've got steel, I've got 2 steel. So that should be enough to build a. If I'm remembering right, 2 steel is enough to build a toolbox. If I can build a toolbox, I can. From here, I can probably run fine. Hi guys, I am back.
And the new girl patched me up, put me on her shoulder.
Carrying you to...
Amazing.
That's one word. Deacon told me. So is any...
Every word he said.
If you did...
See?
Sure. I was expecting... But instead,
You'd be in.
you certainly made... Right. Welcome to the rail.
Okay, I'll join. Yay!
So you're in.
Have any suggestions?
No. It doesn't...
Bullseye, whisper. Whisper. The thefty girl that whispers in the night and steals all your stuff.
Call me Whisper.
After Tommy? Your first official... But first,
Yay!
the mission of our HQ is one of our most tightly guarded secrets.
Hey there.
So be
Welcome to
careful.
the family.
In or out.
We're a colorful. Speaking of which,
Right? Can we trade a few things?
you doing it with.
What do he has? I guess his other gun vanished. Or oh no, okay, I think I might understand what happens now. Well, for one, you don't get to wear sunglasses. I'll give that a moment. Okay. Actually, this is the time I can use to see if the prototype has actual weight or just
They lack the amenities.
if it's pretending to have weight. So right now, 50 burden. I'm gonna give him the prototype.
It's our newest agent.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this. But that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training,
There we go.
us knowing hardly any...
Yeah, all this stuff is free to take now, so
Listen up.
we obviously can't steal it. No, we still have the same weight. So it's not really weighing us down. I'm gonna actually remove the Boss After Dark quest. I gotta talk to you about the thing.
Do you need something?
I have plans here to build.
So that's what
The Institute uses.
we've spent dozens at the Institute. Sure. This is our...
Yay!
Here you go.
Hold on. Ow. And you can divert the...
I knew you could.
The plans cover all... This bit here? By the...
Nice work, Tom.
Hey, tell that... We can scrounge up the... But where to build it? I know Pam would... Once you set up the... Or you could build...
I'll build it where I want.
Bet you never met a sin.
We're going to build it right next to the Brotherhood of Steel, and you will like it. Alright, I do have to drop. I think it was. I think I still need the Corsair chip data. No, that's used to make the single interceptor plans. Oh, it's still a quest item anyway, so I can't drop it yet. That I can. Item needed. Doink. Alright, I'll leave through the back door, I guess.
Glad you signed up.
Okay. Don't think there was any items I wanted from the boat. Oh no, that's also unknown now, yeah. Right, how would I do this? I think for one I'll go to the Prydwen, then on my way back I'll do Good Neighbor. Any moment now. Come on, you can do it. Load up the area. Okay. That's the exit. I'll jump across the boat and then into the water. Oh, actually, that place has stealable items. Couldn't really easily get into them, but it has them. Okay, for one, I'd have to do part of the quest to do to get the key to the bed in there. We'll get to like level 38, which is way off. Probably wouldn't even be able to reach that by the end of the game. So we're nearly at the Boston airport. Okay. Okay, this is the first time I've scrapped stuff in the thing. I'm gonna just clear out an area where I can put the actual thing. Should definitely fit in here. I'll scrap that too. Got Brotherhood Knight just wandering around. He doesn't care that he doesn't care about what I'm going to build in here. I'll go here. Drop both of those. I wonder if they would go hostile if I were to just pick that up randomly, but probably. Oh yeah, first thing, see what I need to build. Yeah, that requires only 2. Okay. Take all. You can still walk around. So that stuff is there. I'm gonna, I guess, stick all the pre-stuff in here. Uh-huh. So all that stuff will basically form a pile around here. Actually, I forgot to make sure I didn't pick up anything else, but yeah, there shouldn't really be any. There should just be junk because there's no settlement objects to produce food or water. I'll pick this up again. Handcuffs are no longer owned, which is weird. It wasn't that long. Right, so then I'll make sure there's nothing in there. Okay. There's a toolbox. There we go. And the other stuff on the thing was a screw. And that. Alright. There isn't much else for that purpose. So... Right then. And all that stuff is counted in the list of stuff. So I'll head up to the Pridwin. I'll save. I'll start with Elder Maxon's little spot because he might have stuff that I would want. And sometimes they do see you stealing stuff inside Elder Maxon's area, so I do want to save so I don't have to go back too far. Oh yeah, everybody! Hold on a sec, I just gotta check on my dog. Pretty. She's fine. Alright. So I'll save.
Inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us proud.
What do you have? You've got a machete. That's not bad. I'm gonna do 1 hour. And she vanished. Or is this you?
Ad Victoria.
Yep. 85%? Hey. What about this guy? 42% chance to steal his core. Ugh. Nah. Plus it's very heavy anyway. This isn't the time to be stealing fusion cores. But here we are. This stuff is still empty. Okay. You've got all the gear, so that's not needed. Fuse is another copper. So that's 14 out of 29. That's another fuse. So that's 15. Nothing in there. Lantern is also nothing. There's a screw. Yeah. Desk fan. And a bone cutter. Okay. So the 2 fuses was 2 copper. That's another 2 gears and another 2 screws. We've got now 14. That's gears but also copper, so that's to 16 copper. And the anti-globe is a screw, so that's 15. Okay. Now you guys out there, are you okay with me being alive? Or you?
Watch your step on the flight deck.
Yes. Still seems very silly to ask someone if they're okay with you being alive. So we're going to save. I'm now going to attempt to break back into his box.
What can I get for you today?
Ooh. Go pick up the Gauss rifle, but that's not useful. Teapot. That's actually better ceramic than the other thing. Ooh. We've got, you know, all that stuff we already have. Got tablespoon, fat man, pipe revolver, got a laser pistol. Don't know if that's useful.
Is this going?
Did it take much longer?
Yeah, I'll pick up that teapot. Oh, this stuff is free. That's a little weirder. Can't unlock your way out.
I really don't have time for this.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing else. And even that stuff isn't all that worth it. And there's nobody else around, so I'm... Oh, and that was even weirder. But fuck it, we don't need that teapot. We don't need it. If the game is just going to be weird about it, I'm just going to leave it. Okay. He was like, "Oh no, you're right behind me! I'm gonna shoot you!" Well. Okay, we're gonna go back to the place. I'm gonna actually then oh yeah, Cabot House. That's another thing I should check out. So I'll save in the sleeping bag by the bridge. I'll go in Cabot House and see what they have. And then yeah, we'll see. Put that stuff in there. There's still nothing in the workshop. It'll probably spawn more stuff once I'm ready to build the thing, so I do need to be on the lookout for that. Now let's see. I think all the use... Actually, I think there might be pre-war money in... pre-war money in the Cabot House, so I can take that at least. And then I won't need to worry about cloth. And weight-wise, the pre-war money itself is free, so I don't even need to worry about dropping it because I have cloth and some item that has only cloth and screws, for example. But I think, from what it looks like, the rubber is going to be the hardest part. Sleeping bag. Parasites. I think what I'll do with that is I'll get really hungry, then do the antibiotics, the water, and the bunch of food. Okay. Ugh. Okay, that's both stuff. Got that. Got more antibiotics. It either respawned or I missed it before. That's more copper. It's another screw. Another lamp. Pick up the extra food. Pick up the bourbon. Okay. go downstairs now. Don't worry about that, that's just the road cleaners. 5 pre-war money, that's means I am done with. Oh dear. Ooh, whoa. This is back. It was 13, then I don't know how. That definitely is a lot of damage. It's also 50 cal, so I've got 4 high damage shots. I'll take that too in case that's better. Okay. Gotta be very, very quiet. I think everything in here basically respawned. If this house has a quick respawn cycle, then that's... Oh, and an aluminium can. Okay, that's all fine. Though if Jack Cabot himself is asleep, then that really works in my favour. Set up here. Got... That's basically just... Oh, that's beaker standards copper. Nothing else there is useful though, so that'll be fine. There's nothing else useful up there. Okay. I'm just gonna leave. So it looks like I definitely would want to go back to Diamond City afterwards so that I can drop off all the ammunition and items and stuff. But if that continuously respawns, it might be worthwhile to go back there. Okay, we're safe. Let's see. Still got a lot of reserve, which is good. Right, so from all this stuff, I'm done with aluminium and pre-war money. So that's done. Cloth is done. We've got... Oh, that's just a thing. Okay. 1, 2, 3 screws. So screws are done. And we've got one. Ooh, that's a lot of copper. Oh, that's really good. 16, 17, 18. So that's another 18. So that's 16, 26, 35, 34. So I can afford to drop. Okay, screws are just fairly done as well. So I drop that. So 34, I can drop 1. That gets me down to 30. I drop this. And I consider that to be done with copper. All that's left is rubber. And I don't think I have any on me at the moment from anything. No. Yep, they appear to be okay with me. Alright. I'll sneak into Good Neighbor so that I don't get killed by anything on the way there, because that would suck. But yeah, we basically have just rubber left. I think there might definitely at least be some in their super mutants. Nobody over here though, which is great. Alright. Now I'm not going to worry about picking up other stuff that has screws in it or other stuff unless, I suppose unless it's really light, or if it works out to be better than enough in my head already. But also if it's 4 copper for 3 weight, that's 1 copper per 0.75. Which is a thing to be mindful of. Finn is still walking around, old Finny. I'm going to save in here. Well, now we'll once again do fine. Right, let's see what stuff we have. Got more food, that's a thing to be mindful of. She's fine, she's fine. Let's go over here.
You enjoying yourself in Good Neighbor? It's a heck of a town, ain't it?
That stuff is fine.
You're back.
Okay, there wasn't anything in there. What about nothing? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, the microscopes were basically just for the gears, and they are, in that respect, they are fairly heavy for that, compared with other stuff like adjustable wrenches and stuff. Thing in there. Baseball doesn't have any rubber. Okay. I'll try. Next up, I'll try the other place. The what's it called? The hotel. Hotel Rexford. That's it. That's the one. Words. I brain them. Okay, while they mess around upstairs, I'll look downstairs. That's his password. Oh, I found a jet. Hot plate is fine. Cigar box is devoid of rubber. Paint can, pen, paintbrush, scissors. No, that's plastic and steel. Combo wrench, table knife. Nothing there, nothing there. I really think that at this point that the rubber is going to be the hardest one to crack. Just on the off chance, is there going to be any rubber over here?
It's like a philosophically open door, okay? Get the hell out.
Okay, I'll just... Alright, bye. What do we have up here? Nothing.
You're supposed to stay in that lab of yours making those chems.
The air's nicer up here in the lobby. Besides, don't you like having my smiling company?
Nothing in here. Okay, nothing in there. I mean, there is food, but silver fork. That's exactly just cloth. I guess cigarettes were also okay. Yeah, I think cigarettes were also the Don't mind me. Oh, they killed me. Yeah, well, I mean, there wasn't anything useful in there, so I'll leave the jets. I'll leave the food. Actually, I did take stuff in this room, so I'll take this because there's no magic all-seeing eyes in here. Okay. Yep, she's fine. Okay. Alright, where to from here? There might be some in the two exterior houses, Daisy's and Cleo's. Like, for example, there might be one basketball in there.
Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of good.
past. Okay. Nothing there. What's in the baseball glove? Squirrel bits as food. I'll take that. Miss Jake. Just leather. Okay. Got another jet. Okay. Let's see. Stuff there, but what's in the... Nothing. Everything else isn't a thing. And there's nothing in there. Well then. Let's try the State House. At the very least, the room where Hancock would normally be will be empty.
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time. Flying shit.
Don't think the bone cutter has diving. No. Alright, I'll actually go down to this one first. I don't think there will be much in here. Up there. That's just a TV tray. There's a bucket over there. That's exterior. I think I've been through here. Would oven mitts have... No.
Step through the gate. You got balls.
I guess that would have been a way to see what was in the baseball glove. Don't mind me. Nothing in there. Nothing there. Wonder glue, hairbrush, plastic, pencil, power relay coil. I think I found that last time and I was like, oh yeah, if I were to do the quest I could get that and it'd be a thing with a thing and stuff. Stuff and things.
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Little sneaky. Makes me nervous. A knife from a kid.
Yeah, it's okay if, I mean, to be honest, if you're gonna decide to death me up, you'd be fine. So, but I don't see any. Well, I just don't see any rubber so far. Maybe it would help if my hands were down. That's door. Got even more food. Okay. Gonna wait till I'm in full hidden before I take the next thing. That might help with not being detected. I don't know if walking out of that helps. That's fine. Oh, there's this room as well. That's fine. Pre-war money right away. Coffee pot. It's astounding that I've yet to find a single piece of rubber. Does nobody use like basketballs or anything? Oh. Oh. I missed this last time. That's 308 and 37. I don't know how that compares, but I'll... No, I think that is the worst. Okay. Blue suit, fatigues. Nothing, 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 nothing. Glass bowl. Well, I did get some stuff out of this, but I guess I'll just jump off the balcony. Right, so I'll go back, save, and I'll try the third rail. Because there might be rubber in there. Okay. Whee!
Looks like we got another.
Yeah, nothing in there worthwhile. So where might I find some rubber? I might be able to find some in Covenant. Maybe. I could actually try the settlements. That might be an idea. Go from settlement to settlement finding rubber. Although, if I don't find all the rubber I need, I'll... Yeah, saved, so... Yeah, if I don't find all the rubber I need, I'll... I was going to go in the thing. This. If I don't find all the rubber, I'll do some research to see if there are any ways in which I can power the thing using less rubber. Oh, there's more Jet, but he's watching. Is he? You still okay with me living? Yes! Ammo. Still okay?
Toss out the troublemakers.
Yes, you can still live. That's a terrible impression, though. Oh, the brain fungus is stealing. If you harvest that brain fungus, I'm going to kill you. What's this? Empty paint can? Nope. Pack of ciggies. Nothing. This is the thing. There's stuff in there, but they're watching.
Should we take this outside? It ain't like that. I'm just
But there's no rubber in there, so it's not even worth taking. I don't care about McCready, I care about... Ooh. It's just demo. That's... Well, I guess there is some food, but... I need rubber, goddammit. I'll take the 38 though, because... Sure. You all fine with me living? Sheesh. If you keep asking us that, we'll think that there's... Well, there's a quantum for thefting, but... Well, then it's a good thing I ain't buying. I don't see any rubber over here. Are you going to come if I walk over here? No. But there's nothing. Nothing in that bit. There's probably not going to be anything in the other bit either, so...
Strapped on.
Okay, so I'll save once again in that bed, and then I'll see what to do. I suppose I could try these places. Like, granted, it does have hostiles in it, but maybe if one of them in the first section, or if I can just go around the dudes, I might be able to find some rubber, like in a container or something. You know, maybe those trigger men play basketball and there's a basketball in there somewhere or something. Oh no, I don't want to. You okay with me leaving? Sheesh, stop asking us that. We're okay with you leaving. Okay. Let's try this. Now, it isn't really worth using ammo on any of these, but if there's anything I can do without ammo.
Find it yet? What's the holdup? And a lot of boxes, okay? Just hold on to your ass.
It's like all I'm good for is waiting around. Jesus.
I don't see any. Maybe if I can whack one of the dudes, I'll get to an area with one. Sheesh. Okay. I can at least sneak attack them to death, which is a thing. This might not work though. I'll see if I can fall back, but I don't think I can. I think they're just going to find me and kill me. But at least I know there's nothing in this room. I also know if they run out and are hostile against me, I think all of Good Neighbor will group aggro.
Which one of you lost her, huh?
Oh, I can go into hidden.
Must have turned tail and ran.
Okay. Nothing in the cigarette machine.
Which one of you bugs said you saw something? Oh, no one?
Yeah, well, okay, there was nothing in that area anyway. I'll try the next one and the next one, and if there isn't anything in them, we'll just call it a thing. We did find good stuff, but none of that good stuff was stuff we needed. So, yeah, well. Now, I might also be missing, for example, like, so I mentioned that if I don't find enough rubber by the end of the stream, I'll look at
Sweet bit boy, sister. You hold on to that.
I'll look at other possible means of powering the thing. Okay, we've got well hidden. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, currently trespassing. Nothing hiding behind me. Who's detecting me? Probably should have equipped that, to be honest. Maybe try hiding up here. Whew. I forgot to equip the other thing.
Lost him. Ah, that's just great.
Oh, they're just up ahead. It's upstairs though.
Oh, I'll fight.
We'll see if they make their way through into that bit.
Come on out. I promise I won't break one of them. Scratch one off the list. Ran off.
Nothing in there, nothing in there. That looks like an execution. There's not a whole lot. Maybe the mop would have. No. I guess he died on you. I'm gonna once again get up onto this. That way the pillar is blocking their view. So it might give me the extra second that would allow me to escape them. Oh, I think I see them stepping on the upstairs.
Cats, too scared.
Yes, I'm totally too scared. I'm a wuss. Leave me alone. I'm just a wuss.
Must have turned tail and ran.
Okay. Huh. Shit. That was a crit, but I'll say that if I find some rubber, that'll be worth the crit. I only hear one guy though. I could get the quest experience from this if I were to talk to what's his name about it.
Come on out. Yeah. Run and don't come back.
But I only hear one voice. So maybe if I were to just kill him. Excuse me. Oh, it looks like it is. But yeah, so I've got to finish my line of thought. So anyway, the resource list that I have includes, I mean, there might be some amount of rubber you need to build all the signal interceptor parts itself, but let's see. Ooh, that's a thing. A spatula. I think that's... Okay, now everything is worth it. Tick tock. Plunger. I should be looking for plungers. Cause though, yeah, wow, that's plungers are really good. At least I know there's a lot of good stuff here. There might be one guy left. Not quite. Actually, I think there were sleeping bags in here. Are they owned? They're not. I cannot sleep while trespassing. No. There's still someone left. At what point do I wuss out? This is another floor. Did I do it? I think I did it. Yes. Okay. Nothing there. A Toon sniper rifle. That's... Ooh, that's really good. That's not worthwhile because a pocketed... Oh, actually... I'll pick it up because it's just free anyway, but... So that weighs 8.6. It actually is worth it, surprisingly enough. Crisps, pork and beans. I don't see anything else. It might behoove me to look for rubber in places I've been to be honest. Like 8 missiles, that's... You couldn't have stored anything more useful in there. You don't even use missile launchers. Though maybe they do, but normally you don't use missile launchers. Why would you store missiles? Psycho, that's decent. I guess it might still not let me sleep. No, still can't sleep because still trespassing even though everybody's dead. But finding 3, on its own, finding 3 rubber, considering how rare it has been, it's been worth it. Just got to now see if anybody will be hostile if I do the thing. And I can also see if I can have that count as part of the quest. Yeah, I could just go in. I should actually do the start the quest at least. You know, at least to see if it counts. Don't mind me. I'm totally just running around with a machete. Hello there.
Hey, Charlie.
Ah, so you're back.
So we have to barter,
Don't bother tipping.
but we don't have to actually buy anything. Just leave. Actually, what items does he have? Nothing.
Now that you're liquored,
Yep, he has a proposition. Yeah.
Sounds like it's up my.
I've got a certain anonymous client. Only catch, it's all in town. The job's 200.
I don't do work.
Not your.
3 locations.
Listen here, you. I'm playing with
Okay.
You're done.
you. Bet.
Magnolia.
Right, I'm gonna data. No, it's a misc. Undo that. No, no. And do clear out the Gunova warehouses. And we'll see if that unmarks the middle one, because I've already killed everyone in there. Yeah, there's one over there, and there's one over there, and that's empty. Normally that would be a thing, but it isn't. Nice, okay. It might be worthwhile checking out the other places, because of all the places I've gone into to steal stuff, the warehouses have been the only places so far, aside from like places I've already been to, like Myrna's house and stuff. They have had items with rubber in them. So I'll do another hour. I'm mildly dehydrated. I'll fix that with dirty water. There we go. I'll slowly heal. And then we'll try the last one. It may or may not have useful stuff. And then if I do that, I'll then go back to that one and see if I can crack it open like a bag of eggs. You just walk past, buddy.
You need something to edge off.
Keep on walking.
Hotel Rexford. I'll look you up.
Okay. The weirdest thing would be if Hancock got hostile because of me doing this. Because, spoiler alert, but Hancock is the one that ordered that job, so of all people, he should be fine with me doing this. Oh, I should have done this first, because now I have these markers on my map. Shit. So they're over there, they're just wandering around. My head is broken, but I'll always see if there's good stuff on this floor before going up. Yeah, but this room does have a lot of dudes on the same level, which means I probably couldn't deal with this? Unless there's different rooms and not one big floor with dudes.
Scratch one off the list. Ran on.
We do have purified water though, that's a thing. Not that, oh. Need to focus. Okay, I'll use a stim pack. And some more dirty water. That way I can still see. Okay. Okay, they're in different rooms at least. But they're not yet. Well, it does look like they're going downstairs. Yeah, they're just running around in circles like headless. Oh. Oh. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Because I got a machete with your name on it. That's right. Oh, they're all the way over there. There's 2 more on this floor. That was good. Okay, this guy left on this floor. Nice. Ammo. Ammo. Not that useful. Because I don't have the guns for it. But, I mean, at least there's that. Cannot sleep while trespassing. Blood pack, that's good. Ooh, basketball. I have never been so happy to see a basketball. Buff out. Radovan jet. Oh, we got more goodies. Jet. Alright. These guys would appear to be in different rooms. You first. Actually, what do extinguishers have in them? This is the first time I've seen one in a bit. Oh, I should have picked up extinguishers. Because they have rubber as well. I had no idea. Oh, finally a gun for my all my shotgun shells. But these guys are both in the same room. So, huh. Nice! Oh, that was great. Pack of duct tape, yellow lamp. Hazard arm even. It's one more reserve, but it's fine. Jet. Perfect. Jet, cram. So I'll finish up this area. I'll do a quick break because I think my dog really wants to go outside. And I'll save and then I'll go through the last room because now I know at the very least, if there's nothing in the last area, I can turn in the quest and get experience from it. Okay. So I'll drop. I think 2 hours I should do. Also, how close am I to being over encumbered? If there's one more extinguisher, that would overdo it, so I should probably. Yeah, well, 2 hours and I'll be right back. And I'm back. I'll quickly just put that in the chat as well, so if anybody was AFK, they can be aware. Okay, there. Alright. So, just saved. You'd think plungers would be a vaguely common thing. Also, how much rubber do I have at the moment? I had 3. Now I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 more rubber, so that's 14 out of 22. It's an enormous grab of rubber. Guess while I'm here I should check Hotel Rexford again because, you know, on the off chance there's an extinguisher or there's a plunger. there a plunger in the toilets? Ooh. Plunger in the toilets? How the hell do you deal with the bugs then? Just take the blood pack. You okay? They appear to be okay. Right. But I didn't see any rubber, so if I get killed, I don't need to go back in there.
Step through the gate.
Okay, I'm going to try this one more time. Especially now that I have the pip, so I know where they are. Even if I wasn't going to kill all of them, I should have had that quest, so that I would have at least been able to see where they were.
What's the holdup? And a lot of boxes, okay? Just hold on to your ass. It's like all I'm
There's one. I even have a crit again. Okay. Could have sworn there was another guy. Is that really the last guy? Did I do it? No, there's like an unmarked dude.
put you on ice.
One more hit, come on. Whew. Do I still have the thing marked? Or am I just being weird? No, it's still the thing. Just isn't showing up for some reason. No plungers. Oh, there's a jet. Oh, I see a dude. Ooh. Okay, that works too. Gonna fall back, fall back, fall back. This went way better than the first time.
Come out, and I'll do you quick.
But I don't want to be done quick.
Come on out. I promise I won't break one of your legs.
So it's strange that this one place doesn't actually have all of the
Fraidy cat. Too scared?
yeah, this place doesn't have all of the people marked. It also occurs to me that with
Turn tail and rat.
Kingdom Come Deliverance having, you know, survival mode where you have to take a certain number of debuffs. Okay, not over there. This might be the emptiest area, but if I can get the quest done, that'll be a good thing. Yoink. There he was. He was there all along. We've got another aluminium can. I guess I'll pick it up anyway. I have all the aluminium, but a possible alternative to the so a possible alternative to the power generation that I had in mind, which was the medium generators. I could also use the there was barely anything in here. Oh well, at least I can turn in the quest and be on my way. So I'll turn the quest, I'll save, and then I'll leave.
Lady.
Hello.
Charlie.
I've heard some exterminator cleaning out the rats in the old warehouse. Know anything about that, would you?
No, not at
I
all.
don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, that's right. And I don't know why I'm handing you all these cups. Funny world, ain't it?
Yeah, funny world.
Hell of a load you're carrying. Sell some to Daisy before someone steps.
Alright. At the very least I can massively increase my reserve by putting away all my items. Actually, yep, definitely save. Definitely do the save thing. Savely save. I'm gonna finish off the stream by going back to Diamond City so that I can. Hold on a second. Something doesn't sound right, so I'll be right back. Just gotta do something real quick. Okay. I heard some yelling in the distance. Yeah. I think it's one of my neighbours in, like, not neighbour, but like sort of neighbour. Yeah, it's going this way. 1 hour will do, just fine. But yes, it seems like it's far enough away. Hey Dozdell, welcome to the ring. Yeah, so things have been going pretty well actually. So today's stream has basically been entirely about finding the resources I need to build the Signal Interceptor. And the way that I decided that I'll do it is by picking up, stealing the junk items that I need and taking it to Boston Airport. And the thing I need to be aware of is basically the workbench at Boston Airport sometimes fills up with junk items. So I need to be sure that the items that get used up to build the interceptor is the items that I've specifically stolen. Actually, I'll go to Diamond City the quick way. No need to swim there. Run, run, run! Yeah. But I also have to be sure that I empty it before building every item. Because when I build the reflector platform, that might cause the workshop to spawn additional items. So I need to be wary of that. Now, from then to now, I basically have all the items I need, except like at the moment I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rubber on me. Let's just double check. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so right now I have 11 out of 22 rubber that I need. And apart from the rubber and the 2 special items, the biometric scanner and military grade circuit board, I have all the stuff I need. Now, because rubber appears to be a very uncommon thing to find in a stealing situation, my water supply is at 10 purified water, 18 Nuka-Cola, 2 Nuka Cherries, and 1 dirty water. It turns out that the timer specifically for, what's it called? Cabot House. The timer for Cabot House is shorter than other timers, so I went back there today and pretty much everything was back. The ammo box, the all the microscopes, the pre-wall lamps, which was useful for getting a lot of copper, even the antibiotics in the thing, in the first aid box. Maybe. I don't know. So far it's been the only place to actually do that, so maybe not. Um, okay. I suspect maybe somebody made a typo when they set the timer for the area, and rather than taking, I don't know, rather than taking 20 days, it takes 2 days, for example. But apart from that, I really don't have a clue. Maybe I'll go. Actually, I'll put all this stuff in there. The frag grenades, frag mines, machete, Molotov, pulse, combat shotgun. So how does this compare with my current rifle? 37, 37, fire rate 4, fire rate 3. Okay, so this is quicker. 215, 131, so that's more range. 91 and 71, so more accuracy. So this is actually better. It weighs more, but actually, yeah, it definitely weighs more. But it also has a scope, a short scope, but it still has a scope. And then I have like 50 rounds for it. Okay. Got only one 50 cal with 4 bullets, and the 38, that does 19, and the other compensated hardened, that does 16. So it does more damage and probably less accuracy, same range, but better damage, which is a big thing. No. There's very few stolen mods in the game anyway. As far as I know, the only mod item you can steal is the one in Proctor Tegan's cage, and that's a full scope for a laser rifle, which this already has, or no, not scope, full stock, which this already has. So it wouldn't even give me anything anyway. Okay, I'm gonna put away all of my chems. Put away all but 8 stim packs because I don't need them that often. Well, this is so that I can move around easy. Right, so and I also have this stuff which actually increases my stuff by a bit. My reserve. One's from the previous weapon. No, I don't think that would be. I don't think that would be a thing because, as I mentioned before, there aren't any weapons workbenches that are marked red as far as I know. Okay. So first I'm going to put in the aluminium. So that's 8 plus the stuff I've got. So that's done. I've got... I'll sort by weight. So the lighter stuff I can put in like this. That's all the stuff I need for that. Don't need steel. I'll take the fuses, the rubber, the more rubber, the gears, copper, gears, the ceramic. Now I know this combined with another gold watch that I have stored at Boston Airport is enough for the thing, because you need 3 and both of these is 4. That's 3 screws. Basically everything that is just steel I'll leave till last. That's a lot. Oh no, that overdid it. Okay. Yeah, so with that I'm going to drop a save, then return to the Prydwen, or actually to Boston Airport, so I can drop off the stuff. Ow. I should probably also keep track of all the resources I have hiding away in Boston Airport. And see if there's any alternative power solutions there. Alternative power solutions I can use. So the resource list I have includes all of the main parts of the signal interceptor, the reflector platform, beam emitter, console, and relay dish. Don't think there's a 5th one. But it also includes all of the medium generators needed to build the thing, because because the list was designed for another challenge in which rubber would be fairly easy to come by, but screws and gears would not. But in this, screws and gears are pretty common, and apparently rubber is the thing that isn't. But yeah, so for example, as far as I know, what's it called? As far as I know, the windmills They use aluminium, but they don't use rubber. I'm not entirely sure about that, but I'll see if I can work that out. And I should also keep track of not only all the resources I have stored at all, but also the resources I have specifically at Boston Airport, so that I don't accidentally leave a piece of steel, for example, at Diamond City, you know, because I thought I had enough at the place over there. So we're approaching. Approaching Boston Airport. And I should also build the beam emitter, the reflector platform, which is the first part you build anyway. I should build that if I can, but I should build it because if you have all the resources in your inventory, all the circuitry you need in your workbench or anything, or in your inventory to build the the reflector platform. If you have all the circuitry needed, but you also have, in addition to that, a military grade circuit board, the game will actually prioritize the military grade circuit board to be consumed when you craft the reflector platform, even though you need it for the beam emitter. Yeah, beam emitter. It's a console that uses the bioscanner. Okay, we're just about there. I'll also check this. I've already taken stuff out from previous. Still empty. Okay. So I'll pick up all that stuff. And then I'll go here and go into component view. And then all the stuff stored so far, I'll write that down as well. So that's 12 out of 10. Gold. Yeah, 4 out of 3. Ceramic is 6 out of 6. Copper is 21 out of 29 copper. Cloth is, 7 out of 6. So that's easy. 10 out of 6. Circuitry, gears, 11 so far. 7 out of 18 gears. Rubber should be 11. That's 9. I might have left some back at the place, so 9 out of 22 rubber. Screws, 7 out of 18 screws. And lastly, the steel, which is 9 out of 65 steel. Okay. Okay, let's check also the... Okay, we could build that now. Should probably do that. 1035. Ten. 5 steel. That'll be. On the off chance that it forces. Okay. And then 3 circuitry. So that'd be 2 telephones. So I'll plonk this over there. So from the telephones, there was 1 circuitry left, the 2 copper, the 4 fiberglass, the gears from that, and the leftover steel. So after doing that, it didn't shove anything else into there, which is good. Okay. Now that's why I need the... Well, I don't see the other stuff here, but if I go here, this requires... All up, it requires, I think, 28 power. So with medium generators, it needs medium, it would need 30 power, which is 6. 6 times 3 is 18. And then the remainder would be in one of the other parts, like the beam emitter. That requires science. Ooh. I had a feeling this would be a thing. I should actually write that down. Alternate power is... So I'll need 10 of those to power the thing, but I might have enough rubber anyway to build some of the medium generators, but at most it'll be 10 of those, so that'll be 150 steel, which is easy, 40 copper, which is easy, 100 aluminium, which is doable, I think, and 20 gears. But at the very least, I should make sure to subtract all the used items from from the total. I'll be able to see it through this. So I'm going to remove that down to 0. 3 circuitry. 5 steel. 5 less steel. 60. Okay. I'm going to take everything back out. See how many big generators I can build. I can build 2. I'll build them over here. And steel was the limiting factor. But that means I should remove 2 generators worth from the total. So that's 6 screws removed. That's 12. 6 gears, so that's also down to 12. 14 steel, which is 50, 46. Um, 6 rubber, so that's down to 2016. 6 copper, so that's down to 23, and then 6 ceramic down to 4. Also update 2 out of 0. Got all that. 4 out of 4. So 9, it's instead 23 out of copper. So I showed I had 21 previously. Is there anything in here that I didn't know? This is all just resources of the stuff I scrapped. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. This is all adding up weird. It's 6. The thing used 3. Yeah. Where did the other one go? Anyway, I'll pick up all this stuff. Nope, give me that. Okay. At least put all this stuff in here. Okay. Now, with 10 power, using the alternate power source, I will need 20, but I'll need 21. Because it's only in multiples of 3. So it'd be 7. Yeah, 7 lots. So that'd be 7 times 15 is 105. 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 10 is 70. 7 times 2 is 14. Okay. Now that I've built that, I can also go back to the railroad HQ so that I can tell Tinker Tom that I'm building the thing at this place. And then because the next part would be more just going through places I've been to looking for the stuff, I'll probably actually I might go for another half hour. We'll see. At the very least, I want to get all the stuff from. Well, for one, get all the other items available: the beam emitter, the console, and the dish. I should also probably save because once I talk to Tinker Tom, it'll give me the... Yes. Once I talk to Tinker Tom, I'll get 3 locations to go to. Weakness? That'll be fine. 1 for a sensor module, 1 for the biometric scanner, and 1 for the... The fuck are you doing? And 1 for the military grade circuit board. Now, because there isn't any place where you can steal those items, the sensor module not being needed at all, but yeah, since there's no location to steal them, then I'll have to be inventive with my death abuse, but let's see what we get.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Easy.
And the science of this monstrosity. But there's 3. You find those?
Yay!
Thanks, Tom. I'll find them.
After you get.
Actually, I think it gives me an item. Yeah. Oh no, got to read it. Yeah, so sensor modules aren't actually used. Oh, it just gives me... Thought it was going to say like all the junk you needed, but... Let's see where it is. Okay. Let's build the console. Where do we have... I think they're down here. Okay. Coast Guard Pier for the sensor module, so we can ignore that. South Boston Military Checkpoint, which is pretty easy for the military circuit board. And what about the last one? Oh. Milton General Hospital. I think the location where it spawns there is actually behind an advanced door. So I'll see if I can re-roll.
All along, bastard.
Kill me! Okay, take me, Grim Reaper! So I'll try that again to see if the game will roll its RNG differently so that it tells me to go to different locations. Keeping in mind that I don't actually care about where the sensor module is. Ugh. Tinker Tom!
Platform built yet?
Hi.
You got the platform built yet?
Yep.
See, I did it.
You find them?
Thanks, Tom.
I don't doubt it. After you get
Okay, let's see if it's different. It is. Oh no, I have to select the quest. Dope. Still is different. So that's military circuit board. That's actually... I think there's an easy way to get that if the circuit board is where I think it is. The sensor module is at WRVR. We don't care about that. And Medford is where the bioscanner is. Pretty sure that bioscanner should just be there. Okay. That's a bit better.
all the sense gone.
So I'll go through this to the surface, swim to Diamond City, and go from there now. Not only did I have stolen items stored... Okay. Sudden, spontaneous 10mm bullets. Yeah, not only did I have stuff in the desk, but extra stuff that I didn't need at the time I put in a pile in the top room. Now, some of those items will have had their owned flag stripped off of them, but as far as the challenge goes, they're still stolen, so... So they'll be fine. And I know which items are on the top shelf anyway, so I'll be able to not accidentally pick those up. Raider, here's a who. Doink. So I'm going to go back to Kellogg's house, pick up as much of the stolen stuff as I can, and take it back to take it over there and see what's left. The military circuit board and bioscanner I'll do last. Presumably at the end of tomorrow's stream, provided it doesn't take too long to find the rubber and other stuff. And the thing is, I don't even know if I'd have the weight capacity to wield all the weapons I have, because among the stuff that I've found already, like the 10mm pistol, the hunting rifle, which is now a sniper rifle, or replaced with a sniper rifle, and all that stuff, I also found a combat shotgun, which allows me to use the shotgun shells that I've accumulated, and also means it's like an extra heavy source of damage, but I think because the shotgun is fairly heavy and the shells themselves are very heavy, it might be ideal to save those shotgun shells for a situation in which I would really want to have them. Maybe I would use them on the Prydwen. But once the Prydwen is down, there isn't really anything else to use them for. So, because the railroad ending nuclear option doesn't actually require you to fire a single bullet, because all the railroad agents that come in with you, they can easily deal with everything. Though it'd be interesting if quest companions, quest companions could be killed, but the quests were designed around that. Like, for example, in Call to Arms, when you go to ArcJet Systems to pick up, I'll pick up all of this stuff. Okay. And this stuff here is the stuff that I was talking about. Cooking oil doesn't have steel in it, but toaster coffee pot does have steel. That's nothing. That's steel. It's not from up there. Basically just coffee cups. This coffee pot. Pretty much everything here is undisturbed. So all this stuff here is, stuff. Some of these still have the owned flag on them, and also this alarm clock, which puts me at 1:45. Okay. 1 hour. Oh, wrong way. So I'll go back to the Boston airport and at the very least try to use this stuff to build the other parts of the thing. Now I'm pretty sure some of the other parts do need the thing, but I should also be sure that nothing unknown goes in there. There might be more stuff in there now, so I should be sure to not use it. But this might also just be an issue with when I did Bootstrap Spearly, because that was the Brotherhood. entering the institute with the Brotherhood. So I know for a fact when you do that, they give you new items, but I can't remember if it happened with my Alien Blaster only character that also did the railroad ending. But my Alien Blaster only character didn't actually care about where items came from, so long as she only used the Alien Blaster. Right, so we're on our way to Boston Airport, and what I'll probably do is build anything I can build, see what I still need, because I'm pretty sure one of the stuff needs rubber, and work out a list of the stuff that's remaining. And it's also possible that as I go looking for the resources, I'll find like additional rubber. So basically, yeah, we'll see how we go. That thing is still there. I don't know how I would enumerate. Actually, what I would probably do is write a base resource list and then a resource list for the power with all generators and the power with the rest of them being windmills. That seems like the thing to do. Ooh. Not quite done with the swim. And here we are. So now that he's here, and Desdemona's here, out in the open, right next to the Brotherhood of Steel. Oh yeah, there's still stuff there. It's just filled with gears, filled with copper, just filled with gold, high-powered magnets even. So I'm going to stick all this stuff into the toolbox. Okay, I'm going to pick up, make sure there's any secret aid items in there. It even has a lot of rubber. There's 2 rubber. Has 4 kickballs. We're going to take it all and consider it to be garbage, basically. Gonna go over here. Gonna shove it all on the ground. There's all this garbage on the ground. Okay, gonna take all this stuff now. And I'm gonna, oh no, I'm gonna build. Oh, it's the console that uses the, oh, they both use it. I need 4 altogether. This I can build. I'm gonna plonk this facing in about that direction. I definitely don't have enough aluminium to build any of these. I could build one of these, but then I wouldn't have the rubber to build the other stuff. So I'm gonna I think that was all from the stuff there. Like gears from the thing. Oil from one of the flip lighters, I think. So I'll take all that stuff. I'm pretty sure that's from all the stuff that was scrapped. And then I'm going to shove all this back in. All right. So now out of, with the plane, yeah, so main SI, it doesn't need any more aluminium or gold because that was in the stuff. Cloth also, what does it need? We need, this requires 3 copper, so yeah. Also the main thing doesn't use ceramic. 3 copper, 5 steel, copper, steel, rubber, 2 rubber. And the bioscanner. This uses another 2 rubber. It goes up to 4 rubber. 10 steel, so that's up to 15. 5 copper, so that's up to 8. And 3 circuitry, which is in there. And the other 2 have already been built. Oh, and this also requires 20, 25, 6, 27. That's 10, so that's 17 left, which is actually 6. So I can subtract 1. Oh, no, I actually have to end the stream now. So thanks for watching. I will see you tomorrow on the Prydwen, and I'll call it a day. So thanks for watching.